Hey guys, so I was going to vlog today and then we had a rough morning, so then I wasn't going to vlog, and we have an even rougher afternoon, and I'm crying already. And I decided to vlog in case any other moms are going through this, but I think in our last vlogs we talked about how Ella's bilirubin levels were going up and up and she's jaundice, but we were feeling pretty confident about it because I have a ton of milk and she's peeing and pooping non-stop. She's gaining weight, like all the things she's supposed to be doing, but she's been getting her blood drawn every day and it's consistently been going up. And now today is Friday? I don't know what day it is. Today is Friday and it's reached 20, so we are, you might have to step in and talk for me. We are being admitted to the hospital, to their pediatric floor. She's gonna be put under the Billy lights, and I don't know what else they're gonna do. One thing I know is that even though I have a ton of milk, is they want to give her formula for 24 hours, something in it helps jaundice, and they think that one of the reasons that she could be jaundice is called breast milk induced jaundice, which even as a NICU nurse I've actually never heard of that before. I've never had to deal with it, and you know, all of this is hard in general. She just turned 1 week old yesterday, but even as a NICU nurse, like, a jaundice is something we deal with all the time and it's not like a big deal, but when it's your own baby, it's just a whole different world. Like, I've never had to give my kids formula, which there's nothing wrong with formula, it's just that I've never had to do that, so that's a new experience for me. Clearly the worst part is being admitted to the hospital because, one, I'm 99% sure that I can stay with her. If I can't stay with her, I'm gonna lose it even more than I've already lost it. But is that, like, we're just getting used to being a family of 5 and now we have to separate again, and I just feel like it's really confusing for the boys and it's not ideal. And of course, like, the thing that I think about the most is, like, what did I do wrong? Like, why can't, like, why did this happen? Like, did I, like, what's wrong with my breast milk? Or like, what, like, should I put her, like, into sunlight more? And I'm trying not to do that, but so that's what's going on right now. Carter is at my mother-in-law's house, so we're picking him up and we're gonna go back home. She's gonna meet us at our house because she doesn't have a car seat, and then we are gonna pack a bag and bring her to the hospital. So we'll update later. Is there anything you want to say?
No, and it's ridiculous to think that there's anything else that you could have done, because this is just one of those things, and I think it really is more so precautionary. I really don't think that there's going to be anything wrong with her, or that, you know, they're going to need to keep her for any more than a day. I just think that they just need to be sure.
But, like, we just knew last night between, like, the hours of, like, 4 and 10. I've been waking her up every 2 hours to eat during the day so that she sleeps longer at night. And yesterday, like, we just couldn't, like, really get her to wake up until we gave her a bath and made her mad. But we always had to go with your gut feeling. I knew that we had a doctor's appointment in the morning, which is why I didn't, like, freak out about it. I did barely sleep last night because I just, like, kept checking on her and everything. But yep, that's where we're at right now, and we'll update later.
So we're on our way to the hospital. My mom just got to our house and Carter's napping. We'll see how that goes when he wakes up to her instead of us. That might not go over that well, but gotta do what you gotta do. And we're probably 5 minutes away. Tiffany had just fed Ella right before we left, and I'm on a little 1-lane road here with some, like, houses and driveways and stuff, but we heard Ella make a little noise, a little gag sound, and I, like, turned the wheel 90 degrees as fast as I could, and Tiffany literally, like, ninja warriored it to the back seat. She just, like, did a backflip and, like, landed in the middle. And
in the car seat.
Is she okay? She's okay, she's okay.
Well, because she sounded like she was gagging, and I'm just on like high alert with her. She scares me with like, I don't know, she just scares me compared to the boys.
Everything. Since day one, she's been like, just a little fragile.
Just hope that we get all good news, and my hope is that it's like literally just jaundice. They can't find anything else wrong. I'm sure they're gonna do a blood workup, like a culture and all of that stuff, because usually anybody coming from outside the hospital has to get that done anyway. Let's just pray that she's fine, and we need to find a CVS so I can get some maxi pads before we go.
And seriously, we need a good dash cam so that we can just keep a camera all the time. And you could have seen Tiffany's.
I know. I seriously think that was a ninja just now.
Seriously. Like a ninja mixed with a...
Who didn't just push a baby
skater.
out of my badge. Back at Doylestown. Best husband and daddy in the world. Get my bag from Christiana from Flip Side of the Moon. Putting it to use.
So it's 5:15 and we just talked to the doctor and everything, and they're taking Ella now. What are they taking her to do?
Her blood work.
They're doing some blood work. She's going to be underneath the lights for the rest of the night, and they said Tiff can continue to breastfeed her, which is awesome. What else? They really don't think that it's...
She's almost back to her birth weight. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
You can pan over to the ridiculous amount of milk that I make. It's been 11 minutes pumping. It's insane.
This place is awesome, by the way. They have snacks for dads. It's dad snacks. They didn't say that, but it's a snack station. And they said, "We're welcome to it." And my bed. Tiffany's sleeping on that pull out over there.
Please.
That's right.
Show 'em Ella's bed.
And Ella's little bed here. Poor baby. We'll show you when she's hooked up.
Okay, so Chris left to go do dinner and bath with the boys. Ella and I are here. She just went under her Billy lights. It's about 6:10. I feel so bad for her. But I'll just show you her little face because she's in a diaper and I don't feel comfortable with that. But let me show you what her face looks like. I have clearly been crying all day, but I'm really happy that they said I can continue nursing at this point. They drew her blood and they put an IV in just in case they need to run some fluids or anything like that. She is well hydrated. She's eating amazing. She just nursed before she went under the lights. I just ordered myself some dinner, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get in bed and eat and make the most out of this.
Here's little Ella May under her Billy blanket. Poor baby. That's what that's called, right?
This is like, she's on triple light therapy. But the reason that she's on me and under this is because I tried to nurse her and she's just like so uncomfortable between the eye patches and keeping this under her that we're warming her up some of her breast milk to try and feed her that way. Tried to feed her the first time and I guess it wasn't warm enough for her because she likes it really warm.
But we're grateful and we're very hopeful that this is gonna work and she's gonna be all better.
We are really struggling with this feeding. I hope they're not all like this. You're the best daddy in the world.
The best mom in the world.
He likes to pretend like it's a boob because that's the way she'll drink it. So it is 10:45 at night. We have been struggling with nursing with like the eye stuff on and the Billy bed and everything, and I finally like took the eye mask off and like just faced her away from the lights so that she could nurse good. And I almost lost it because she was just like staring into my eyes for so long, and I'm somehow keeping it together. I probably cried for about 3 hours today total. I just want my baby to be healthy. Our hopes are that we can go home tomorrow afternoon, that her levels will come down. She's on triple phototherapy, so like it's like the highest you can get, and it just really sucks to see your baby like this. I know it could be worse, but we'll update tomorrow or tonight. I would love to go to sleep right now. I just finished feeding her, but I don't know. Chris is laying down. He like suddenly got vertigo to top it off. I just feel terrible. She hates the shades over her eyes, and she's pretty miserable.
$6:50, and they just came in and told us that her levels are at 11, and we could take her off the lights and Tiffany can hold her again. And we're so excited that her levels are all down. We have to do a couple more tests, but yeah, we're up all night, especially Tiffany, of course. Best mom in the world. But let's just hope that Ella passes her hearing screening and her levels stay down and we don't have to come back here. Morning everybody, it is like 10 a.m. I'm back in this elevator. Stupid elevator. Anyway, go and get some coffee. Good news, all the treatments worked. Her belly is down to 11, which is awesome. She passed her hearing screening, so we don't have to come back in like a week or two, which is even more awesome. And she was up all night, but she's feeling good. And Tiffany's been sleeping since like maybe 6 o'clock, so that's when they came in and told us that she had gone down low enough. So anyway, just to finish my thought, it was a long night, people in and out. Tiff was up a lot, Elle was super uncomfortable, but everybody's getting their rest now, and we're gonna have a good day, and we're just happy that she's healthy. And we're praying that we don't have to come back here at all. So, waiting for the doctor to hear, you know, future treatment or whatever else needs to be done, and then we're heading home.
Beautiful eyes. It really does. I missed you.
Here's my lively baby. She's wide awake now. She's got little marks on her eyes. Right there, from where she was wearing her little glasses. She definitely looks like Tiffany now. See? Hi, Annie. She's working on a mondo. Getting ready to go home again. She's definitely not as yellow. And she's been a lot more alert and awake.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. This is how you take your stuff home from pediatrics.
This is awesome. What have you done next?
You're the best, honey. Yeah, can you just ride us in the wagon? So it is 12:37 on Saturday. We are officially on our way home.
Again.
I mean, I just have to say Doylestown is hands down amazing. They made me feel so much less anxious. Even though I'm an experienced mom and a nurse with experience in this, it's totally different when it's your own baby and you've never dealt with this before. I'm really happy that her levels came down so fast and that I could continue nursing her. And like, more than anything, I'm just happy to see her like more awake. I didn't even realize that she was so lethargic before. Like, she was always woke up for feeds usually, but like just seeing how she is now, she's so much more awake and alert and not as yellow. It was, and again, I can't say enough great things about Doylestown. The pediatric department and labor and delivery and postpartum maternity, they have all been so amazing. I even saw one of nursing school there, and I got to talk to her for a while. It's just nice catching up. You have anything you want to say about this?
No, I'm just thankful that there was nothing more serious that was wrong, and that her levels came down as quickly as they did, and we're, you know, not even 24 hours there. We, you know, basically we're getting the call at this point that we had to go in yesterday. So it's just really been like a really crazy 24 hours, but I think best case scenario for
yeah, that's how I feel.
24 hours.
What happened last night when you were changing her diaper?
Well, I got pooped all. No. Her cord came off, which is awesome. I didn't hit it, I swear. It just like fell off. Carter's gonna be so happy about that. But
we just got bird pooped on our window.
No. Carter's gonna be so happy about that because every time we would change her diaper when he was running, ew! It's like, she got poopy coming out of her belly. So,
yeah, he will be happy about that.
Didn't understand that.
It's best case scenario, and I was so like distraught yesterday that I don't even know exactly what I told you, so I'm just gonna say this again. When they called me, they said, our pediatrician, they were like, she needs to go on formula for 24 hours. She needs to be tested for other things. We don't know why this is happening. Like it was just a lot to take in, and my whole time my gut feeling was like, she needs to be lit, she needs to be lit. And I think they had such a hard time making that decision because she was gaining weight and because she was eating well and pooping and peeing, and she was perfect in every other way besides that. Like her numbers were going up, so I think they were waiting for them to kind of like plateau or go down. I wish she was lit sooner. There's nothing I can do about it now. I wish she was under the Billy light sooner, just so it never got that high. It is really scary for it to be at a 20. Like that can start causing damage and stuff. So I'm so happy that it came down so much. And let's just hope this is the end of our bilirubin journey. I believe they'll probably check it again on Wednesday when she has her normal pediatrician appointment. I'm not sure, but also I keep talking about the formula thing, and that is not because I'm against formula. It's because I've never had to give formula to my children because I've always had an oversupply. And besides all of that, the reason why it was so upsetting to me is because I love nursing her. I just feel like that's like our bonding time. And you know, what were you saying about it?
Just that, like, you know, you said to me a ton of times, you don't want to lose that connection with her, with breastfeeding her, and like, you know, you're perfectly fine doing whatever is best for her, but you just want to keep breastfeeding her, and that's understandable.
Like, I know, like, even feeding, like, that's one of the things, like, I like to pump, besides the fact that I have an oversupply and I have to, or I get mastitis, but I like for Chris to bond with her over feeding. So I know you can still bond with formula. It's just, I don't know why I'm explaining myself so much, but like the nursing instructor that I was talking to from my nursing school, like we were just talking about what?
Just the different reasons that people decide to do formula versus breastfeeding, and why, you know, it's hard enough on a new mom. You know, whether they need to medicate themselves for different reasons. Yeah, like different anxiety medications you may need to take that you can't breastfeed on. Like you have to outweigh like the benefits. Like your baby can get formula and you can stay on your medication and feel good mentally, or you can get off your medication and give your baby breast milk. But if you're not feeling good mentally, then you're not doing anything good for your baby. I feel like I can barely speak right now because so basically, unless you are that person or you're that person's doctor, you can't be telling them whether they should be doing one thing or another, because it's just, they know what's best for them and their baby, and not you. And you can't just blanket say breastfeeding is better, formula is better, anything is better. You just have to let mom's mom, and that's that. Let mom's mom. I like it, because that's true. I feel like a mom knows what's best for them and their baby and their situation, and you always got to trust your mom gut instincts. And
and do what you feel is best for you and your child. I'm so excited just to get used to being a family of 5. Like, as a stay-at-home mom, I was just telling Chris on the way to the hospital, like, I was so over just like being at home every day, the same routine, same stuff, because I wasn't feeling great in my pregnancy. Like, I didn't feel comfortable taking him out someplace. But like, more than anything right now, I just want that mom routine. I want to be home. I want to be making lunch and doing naps, and you know, I miss it. So we're ready to go home and again try to adjust as a family of 5. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe. We have a lot of great videos planned coming up. We're gonna do like our newborn routine, our family of 5 routine, like morning nighttime routines. I want to do some fall videos once I'm feeling good enough to be able to get out to the stores. And also, of course, you can always leave your video requests below. And thank you so much for watching and being a part of our family. We're back. I just wanted to add something really quickly, is that when we went to Starbucks, the person ahead of us paid for our drinks. Little do they know that it's 2 parents that just got out of the hospital with their baby and are still struggling slightly, but we also then paid for the car behind us. So always pay it forward and be nice. You never know what somebody's going through. And thank you, random person in front of us that paid for our drinks, even though the person behind us drinks were a lot more expensive than ours. It's good karma.